Black. Who we talking about?
50. Marquise.
What this nigga done did now? I know the problem.
Push that button. Let me get right with you. You don't mind pouring my
This is smooth taste. It ain't got no burn to it.
Yeah, that's how I was able to take that shot like that, because they had no bullshit behind it.
It's watered down.
100% agave. I don't know. It's
That just mean they ain't use nothing else to make it. They just use
Alto.
But that's all tequilas, bro. All tequilas is 100% agave.
Omega Alto. I'm trying to pick up different shit.
Let me see. You see what you say? That's the name?
Omega Alto. Altos.
Omega.
I know Alto mean high. Omega high.
So that means a big high. You get a big, whatever.
40% alcohol.
Yeah, that's 90 proof. That's how when they be on where they making the what's the name shit, and they gotta dilute it from being straight 100%, because that shit be that moonshine and shit. They gotta dumb it down.
See what that nigga say.
But Marquise, I don't know, is his last name Jackson? I'm sure. He feeling like that. Nigga, man, he been talking this though, like how they talking about it right now.
What'd he say?
I've seen the original, like it's been a couple interviews with him saying this, and it's just motherfuckers, this been months ago, and they bringing it back up by him saying the child support he was getting, the $6,700 a month, his mom was getting wasn't enough for him to
Survive.
Because they live in New York, the cost of living is high and all that. But 50 was in the interview and said, well, she was supposed to be working. And that's where I go in to say, entitlement. Where the fuck do they get off thinking, figuring in their head that that's plenty of money as a help? Whose dad? I don't know. What chick out there know a nigga that gave up $670 a month, $670 a month, let alone $6,700 a month for 12 months a year?
He need to be mad.
Every year.
He need to be mad at the mom.
Yeah.
Because that's supposed to be his money. She's
Right.
supposed to be living off of it.
Right.
It's supposed to be his money to do with as he pleases.
I mean, not when you 4, 5, 8, something like that. That money's going to bills and
I'm
food
just
and
saying.
food and-
I'm just saying, if she had a job, that money wouldn't be going to bills.
What is her fault is that, I remember when this first came out, it was her that was talking about what he don't do, like, physically, saying he ain't here for this, he ain't here. And he came back and he was like, man, if I gotta deal with this bitch, like you show up at a baseball game or some shit and you over there like, oh, just you think you rich and famous, motherfucker, what? You got all these people with you, what? You just Curtis Jackson. That's all you Curtis. They don't know the real you. If I gotta keep dealing with this
Better Baby Mama's Club.
every time that I come around, it's so, can I just pick him up? That's it. Just, you don't have to come outside and do all this extra shit that you doing and shit, you know what I'm saying? So he
Better
just
Baby
push
Mama.
back and shit. I'm just gonna pay that right there, do a little shit with him here and there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not with him, because I gotta go through you know what I'm saying? I'll have some shit ordered, delivered to your ass and some shit. And then he got older. You know what I'm saying? And then this is his time, at his time, first time talking, and he's talking as if, you know what I'm saying, like your mom like kind of brainwashed you. You gotta be there in her face all the time. You're no good ass daddy. Every time you hear the news and shit, your daddy, he could at least be doing this. So you just soaking that in as a kid over and over and over. And then you don't never hear dad's side of the story. So he was really, you know what I'm saying, at 50 and shit. What you don't do for me, you ain't never come around and I got did this and you wasn't there, award ceremonies and you wasn't there. And then once again, he's like, well, since you went, we already talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna cut you off as a whole person and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But best believe at some point they, you know, I don't know them personally, but at one point they was cool as fuck. Cause remember in the I Get Money shit, he was talking about become a baby mama,
He had him in the
be my
video.
baby mama, become a millionaire.
He had him in the
So
video.
you know what I mean? And then so that in her entitlement took over.
So you know her brains. I mean, having my son in your videos with them bitches and shit. And
Well, she was in the video too.
Was she?
Yeah.
She just hate.
That's why when he
my
said
life.
the line, it was
I
like
can
they
stay
was
in
like,
your life.
you know what I'm saying? And
I remember 50 said some shit like, I'll trade. It was somebody else's kid. You know what I'm saying? That America frowned on. He said, shit, I'll trade my kid for that kid right there. Like,
the time that nigga, but the time that nigga, he's, you know, because of him taking a picture with Supreme's son is what really was like, nigga, that's like he really like being fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me and that nigga don't ride with each other. We don't fuck with each other. I wouldn't be around his son. Why would you be around his son? Or instead of a nigga saying, well, maybe dad, the generations are different. I feel like that about a lot of shit too. Like, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm old school as far in the ways of I still got a fucking pair of balls in my hands. And men talk shit out or not, and I think that the way he feel like if that nigga's my enemy, my son, you should never be around them niggas.
I think he got a little flaming hot Cheeto in him though.
He might. I'm going like I got a situation like that.
Of a hurt chick. You know what I'm saying? As a young man, you have like a
do.
hurt chick.
And that comes from being around your mom like that, not letting the nigga be around his daddy. You cannot replace dad even with a new nigga, cause it don't hit the same. Now when you got a motherfucker may come in as a man,
not ever.
yeah, I'm just saying like she may got even another nigga, and he can't raise your son like you would raise your son.
My mom is going with Brad over here. You know, that's my mom's boyfriend, Brad. My dad is The Rock. You know what I'm saying? You will never, ever.
But even in a regular life, like a nigga ain't, you know, if in my situation, like even if my baby mom, I don't know who my son. I'm speaking on me and my son, cause me and my son got a fucked up relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I was saying the bitter baby mama shit, because me and my son got a fucked up relationship because of such shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a bitch standing in the front, not letting the relationship, like real shit. Regardless of the personal son, mother and father relationship, the mother should let the father be the father in his life. You should not shit on a nigga and because you pissed at him. Let the kid create their own opinion of what they think.
Yeah, and that's how I did my daughter, you know what I'm saying, and my son. You know what I'm saying? I never did, like, whatever issues we was having was not y'all's issues. You know what I'm saying? There's an area I could go to for that right there. You know what I'm saying? And I always had an excuse for her, you know what I'm saying, for them. And I'm like, you'll figure it out yourself. Because that's what my mom did, was complete opposite. You know, good ass motherfucking dad. I just be sarcastically in my brain if I say it out loud.
I remember hearing all that kind of shit too.
Like, you
But
pick that
then
nigga
when
out.
my dad started being able to come and get me, like I never heard that shit no more. And like I'm saying, it could be reasons for some said shit. But at the same time, for the overall growth of the kid, and I can't say if that's what, with 50, with his son. But I guarantee you, all that shit stems from her. Like he said, it stems from her having fucked up feelings, being salty like a nigga. She done did something along the way where a nigga like, man, I'm not fucking with that bitch.
Learn from this, you know what I'm saying? Like, anything that's fucked up in your life or stuff that you gotta witness or go through and shit, you always gonna learn something. Like, don't hang on to that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, like, my dad, like, that nigga denied me, like, right in your face. Like, right, you know what I mean? Torture denied you and shit. You know, this is my baby right here. Yes, she look just like daddy. Not like that motherfucker over there and shit. Hey, come here.
I remember laughing.
Come here. You know, no, for real, Dad's here, like, come here. Nah, come here. Come here, get the fuck away from me. You know? Nah, I'm just playing with you. Come here. Then the fuck I say? And I'll be jumping and shit. And he'd be like, I heard you out there telling motherfuckers I'm your daddy. And I'm like, no. Get your mom. And I run upstairs and I shut my door and put my back to my door and shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the relationship that we had. But I would hear my mom say shit like, I ain't seen this motherfucker in 2 years, but yet still you keep bringing him up and shit. You know, good ass motherfucking daddy and all this, blah, blah. And I just be sitting there like, we wouldn't even know this motherfucker. You didn't pick him out like all the motherfuckers that with the whatever that old ass school that's over there. And I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you putting that shit on us. So I would never do that.
Yeah, but I don't know, because he said that he knew how, he said in his book, the verbal book, video, how you say that shit? Well, the book be talking, I just heard some clips. But he was talking about how his son, you know how his son like tennis shoes. He's a sneakerhead or whatever. So he said he was riding and he seen I don't know if it's Manhattan or wherever in New York, forgot that part. He was driving. He seen a shoe store going out of business. He pulled over, holler at the owner. Why you going out of business? The owner like, I picked the wrong spot, I ain't got enough foot traffic and shit, so I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do this. So he asked me about his inventory, how much is a pair of Air Forces? He gave him the price on wholesale. He was like, so he bought the whole inventory, right? Called his son, like, look, I got something you can do. Good plan. And he was speaking on, because what's the shoe shit? StockX, is that it?
Probably.
And another company. He said, they had $6 billion now, and then the other company had like $2-3 billion. He said he called his son with a whole plan, like, nigga, listen, I just bought this warehouse. I'm gonna send you the shoes. You get a warehouse, put the shoes in the warehouse, get one of your homeboys to run the warehouse, to look after the warehouse, and you start a website, Marquise Kicks or whatever, and you can sell tennis shoes, right? He said he send the shit to the nigga. He say when we hang up, it's like, oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah, dad, yeah. We hang up with him. He don't hear back from him for like a couple months. When he do holler back at him, he tell him, matter of fact, he said they was in Atlanta at this time. They was staying in Atlanta. It don't cost much different than New York, but it's a little different. Bigger properties for the money. But anyway, he hollered back, and him and his mom want to open up a clothes boutique. He said, see what I'm talking about? Initially, I was just talking to him. Now he calling me talking about what she talking about, what they want to do, and blah, blah. She all in his ear like, what this, that, and the other. He said, but you know what? I still say okay. He still said okay and funded the shit. And then the shit never came to nothing. They ain't never get the spot to open it up or none of that shit. Just got him out of the ends. Mom dudes.
I think it's just so easy to say, Dad, I'm older now and shit. Let me fuck with you for a while and shit.
That's what I think.
And then you hear the other side of the story.
That's what I think. Because they'd never tell you the story about when they let you know they apologize for standing in the way of a situation and that they was being selfish. They'd never tell you that. Or when they say it, they'd never tell the kid that. But they should holler because there's no other, motherfuckers want, when you have a boy, man, ain't nothing like having that boy. You think, oh my God, I got a nigga that can be like me, or he not necessarily like me. I can show him how to be better than me, greater than me. You know what I'm saying? And have a great part in that, you know what I mean? And these chicks take that away. So now, like you said, the nigga might have a Cheeto in the tank.
She says Cheeto in the tank.
What'd you say? You said Cheeto?
Hot Cheeto.
Hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
Cheeto, hot Cheeto. They just been exotic.
Hot Cheeto in him. That's what I be saying in the shop, where I can just say that out loud and other people, like, I got a bunch of codes and shit, like, that little nigga got some hot Cheeto in him.
But that's possible because he be around his mom and he's being sheltered by the mom from.
I mean, just certain gestures that people do, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when I seen this dude and was talking to somebody, and he did this with his elbow. He pointed at a motherfucker with his elbow in his stomach right here. There's no reason for me to point at you with my elbow
That
with
is
the
not-
right here.
no,
Like,
hell no.
Like that's not.
My heart don't even turn like that.
Cheeto in the tank right there. You just see it right there. Little dude's ass.
And the nigga get to slapping their hands
His
on
hand on his
time.
chest. He said, how much is the, you know what I'm saying? He was asking me how much was the cuts and shit, and he had it one hand right there. There's no reason for you to be checking it on one piece and shit. Way out here and shit like.
Nigga, it's crazy. Hi, Tina.
But you gotta recognize it so you can know, you know what I'm saying, how sensitive to be around people and shit.
It's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
It's true. And it's like, go ahead.
There's like, you know what I'm saying, like Jesse be doing some white dude's hair and we'll completely forget that he's there and shit, you know, and you'll hear somebody, yeah, cause that's how them white motherfuckers want you to be and shit. Just like that, see the motherfucking honkies don't want you to know the real and the white dudes to sit there and do the hair. Yeah. And I just be looking at people like,
Black lives start mattering and shit.
The insensitivity of this motherfucker, like, do you not see this man right here? Like, that ain't cool, it's not.
Hoping Black lives matter don't matter to not today because
So I hope people will be, you know, act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
yeah, man, the women can get really, really. It'll fuck you. It can, you know, cause you got kids, mother. So I just saying, like, you know, those situations, man. You never kind of come back from them situations when a motherfucker fuck up you and your son's relationship. Like, you never really get over that. You can't get over that shit because it's still fucked up. It's still no dialect. There's still no nothing. Like, you know, or if you the only one to be hollering at them, they don't really reach out to you. Like, I try to holler at my son. It gets less and less because the more you try to do it and then somebody, you know, you don't get no holler back like that unless you doing the hollering. It gets hard.
That's how it is almost with my oldest son, Jalen, because he's in Japan and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's times that I call him and I just gotta hang up and shit. Like, whoa, that's disrespectful and shit. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning there. You know what I'm saying? He sleeps. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go through it like that and shit. And then you do catch him, then he's at work and you're like, okay, I see it. You know what I'm saying? The time, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna call you probably at 2 in the morning and shit. But it's 2 in the afternoon there. You know, so it's kind of hard right there.
How you doing?
Jalen is Jalen. I mean, he's still Sheldon Cooper. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got no identity. And then you in Japan, you the only, you know what I'm saying, 6'4" motherfucker just walking around and shit.
Taller than everybody.
And everybody think he's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shaquille O'Neal, Barack Obama. Like, these people don't even look like it. It's 50 Cent. There he is. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not.
That's like the 50. Tricky video.
They still want to touch his hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never felt African American. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them ain't never seen it.
That's called, he's over there. But he getting it too, ain't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's
14 size shoe.
That's called opportunity. You, Shaka,
Yeah, he was telling me and shit, Dad, you have to really come here. It's amazing. It's amazing. I said, never in life. Like, you already sent me the videos of the food that you got on your plate and that shit's still moving. You can do that shit. But they have McDonald's here. I said, come on now. You already showed me their menu and shit. They got a black bun because that's what squid oil is in and shit. And they got, that shit don't taste like our shit.
But they got regular McDonald's shit there. I watched the documentary.
It's not the same meat though because of where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like Cuba. You know what I'm saying? Fidel Castro tried to farm and all kind of shit, but they don't have the grass for grazing for that, and it was making their cow like you got cows there that can't eat like American cows and shit right here. So every business venture that he did like really failed except for the sugar. You know what I'm saying? Because we bought like billions tons of sugar from them because we a sugar country and shit. But then when we got into it with y'all, we cut y'all shit off.
Yeah, fuck that.
Cut your money supply off.
That's fucked up, cause that's like Wagyu beef. They be feeding them cows beer and all kinds of shit.
Where?
I think the Wagyu, wherever Wagyu is, they come from China, Japan, wherever they come from, they be giving them, they treat them good. They treat that meat good. That's why they get fat like they get that.
They got a big squid on that motherfucker.
I love squid.
But that's not American food. Like McDonald's, like it's a hamburger joint. Like why would you slip a squid in that motherfucker and shit?
A squid. You ever had a seafood patty?
But it's still like it's just a shape, but it's not a hamburger and all that right there. Like,
but the one I saw said they had the original. So I guess it just be in regions. That might have just been that one, maybe.
I'm not going
different regions. They do. Yeah, they do different shit. Even here though,
I'm
they
not
do
going to
different
a
shit in different
Japanese
regions.
restaurant. Y'all got spaghetti up there. You got meatloaf, for real meatloaf in the, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you can't don't interact, you can't do that, bro.
Meatballs.
fish and chips,
Oh.
and pizza. Like, nah, that would go together.
Yeah, cause McDonald's used to have pizza. Let me get one of
Good
those.
too.
The pizza was good and the wings was good.
And the ribs.
But the ribs was never
McRib?
better than them school ribs.
They was almost like the school one, cause it's the same patty.
And even though it's not, I don't know what kind of rib. Is that rib meat or what the fuck? It's not.
I don't know what
rib.
the fuck it is. It's a
But you
shake.
know the TV dinners with all of it in there?
That's what it's like.
Oh yeah, I can microwave me when they got 12 or 8 of them in that motherfucker. That is will be my fucking meal right there. I'm just gonna edge of the bed, eat that thing with some bread and shit, some cheese and shit. Like, boom.
What's the stuff that hold the meat together? Because I heard it was causing cancer.
MSG?
Is MSG?
I don't know. I'm just
I don't know. There's something that holds the meat together. Like if like them
It must be cheaper than egg. Cause eggs
I don't
hold meat
know.
together.
who mixing it in their stuff? Is everything we eat or
some of the shit that we eat. I don't know if it's I don't think it's sausages.
It's some color.
the
dog.
casing?
Not the casing.
Because that's sometimes that's intestine.
No, it's something that holds the meat together. And I think they were doing them.
It has to be like a large quantity of it. Cause
They
there's
were-
some dyes that causes cancer that's in regular juices and chips and.
Well, they were doing a special on it, and it was some type of steak that was being held together by some type of
No, steak shit.
Some type of
like a
shit.
steak burger.
Is it the ligaments? Not the shit that hold meat together with like this inside the hunk of the meat? I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you got a steak right here,
I gotta look it up.
yeah, that's something that we need to talk about because, you know,
I'm gonna look it
50 buy a lot of steaks. Marquise done ate a lot of motherfucking steaks
up.
while they
I don't know,
playing.
depending on where they lived at. You said it in New York, so
He at Mitchell's, motherfucking.
pack of cigarettes is $20. Yeah,
That
so
nigga, he's that nigga's
1500
that's just entitlement, nigga. That just is what it is.
1500 to live in the Marcy projects and shit. 1500, that's your rent for 1 bedroom. Then so I can imagine like this, you know what I'm saying?
Living above your means and shit.
I don't think that's living above your means. In Columbus, Ohio, yeah, you're living above your means. But to have a piece of shit ass motherfucker that's only
No, I'm sorry.
imagine on James Road. You know them apartments that's on James Road right there. Imagine paying $1,600 a month for rent right there.
That's
You
what
be
they're
like,
trying to
for
do.
1 bedroom. So you be like, fuck no, that's why you ain't did shit to Marcy Projects over there. But they paying like $2,000, $1,600 a month for 1 bedroom.
But what I'm saying is,
So imagine somewhere decent.
when I say above, living above their means, saying she probably got somewhere thinking now it's on the popping. She paying $35,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, or you know, just some shit living
That's a-
somewhere else
I
away
don't-
from
I don't
somewhere.
think that would be it because if you got 6,700, you know what I'm saying, your rent, probably where she had probably in New York, you know what I'm saying, if
She need to move to
1,500,
Jersey.
if 1,500 is living in the
Right.
slums, if 1,500 is living in the slums, then an all right neighborhood will probably be like, you know what I'm saying, maybe what, 2,300, you know what I'm saying? And if you live like somewhere like a mini suburb, because it looks like that, ain't no, you're African American, Marquise. You're not a nigga. Ain't no nigga in him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think she tried to take him away from the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Privilege.
Not in a rich place, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a $3,000 a month, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
place
and,
in New York.
And with that being
But then
said,
you gotta buy other expenses and shit with that, you know what I'm saying? And
she should have been
and
at
get a
work.
job.
Her ass should have been at work then. That's what I think. I think she should have been had a job and doing her part because he was clearly doing. She wanted him to do more when he was doing plenty. Like nigga, stop fucking with you. He probably should just give her bags of money. Who knows? In the past, like when you fucking with a bitch, you like, oh girl, here.
You know how much the rent is in Dayton? You know what I'm saying? You can get some nice
$300.
ass shit for like $800 a month and shit. So the people in Dayton that's listening to this like $6,700. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Because they rent is so like nothing. The average rent in Ohio is like probably like what 12 or 11.
Depending.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like where she should have had a job. There's no way because if that's how high shit is,
She should have went to school.
she should have went on and did all that.
She had the opportunity, because if you give me 6,700, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll go up in the Marcy project with 6,700, and I'm gonna pay this 1,500.
I guarantee you they ain't living in
And
the
I'm gonna go to
Marcy.
jail. No, I'm
They ain't
saying,
live in the project, and
This
I'm
should
just
be your,
saying.
this should be your plan. I would live in the
Yeah.
Marcy project,
Yeah.
pay that little $1,500, and I'm gonna use the rest until I get to school. Once I get to school, then I have a real marketable job and all that right there. Now I can get a great job where this child support is like pennies to me, and I don't really.
But like just what I just said though, when he was trying to put him on with the shoe shit, he was living in Georgia, in Atlanta. He bought the inventory in New York and sent it to him in Atlanta, and they
That
didn't do
sounds
that.
repetitive, though.
So while they living in Atlanta, he was still paying $6,700 a month. And before all those other, and he's saying he put the nigga on like all those other companies wasn't popping like that yet.
I think you got child support and alimony completely different. You know what I'm saying? You acting like you're supposed to get alimony. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You didn't marry your mama. You know what I'm saying? So you're just getting a regular old funky ass child support.
Motherfuckers, that's just, I just think she entitled because the nigga got it. He got it, he should be giving up more, or he should have been paying more. And that's entitlement. And I think that's some bullshit.
But if she wasn't trying to show out every time that, you know, this time I'm gonna go see my son, damn, I got a bullshit with it. You know what I'm saying? He would have been all over the place. You know what I'm saying? He would have been like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't like where y'all live. Even if I heard shooting, I'm gonna get y'all out of here and shit. Like if I'm always around and if I'm all, you know what I'm saying? But you can't chase a motherfucker away being bitter and shit.
So I think she should have a job, bro. She should have done her part. I will say my son's mom had a job, even though she's bitter. Even though she in the bitter baby mama's club. My cousin in that club too. But, you know.
I'm gonna buy a baby. I ask a lot of people when I see them, I'm like, hey, you wanna sell that baby? This baby gonna have like 3 or 4 different languages. I'm gonna do him like he's or she's a computer, you know what I'm saying? Physically fit, like a robot. You gonna know every goddamn thing you can possibly know. You can be physically fit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna do every goddamn thing like your body is a machine. Know that shit.
So is it gonna pay bills?
No, I'm gonna pay bills. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be this is gonna be my next generation baby. This baby is gonna be president of the United States. I'm gonna put all that into this baby. And all you gotta do is just don't sign the birth certificate. I'll sign the birth certificate, and you're going about your fucking business. Never heard that before. You heard that? Ain't no dad on the birth certificate. It's blank right here. You never seen a blank mom right there.
Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes we have to create our own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors, such as blackberry plum, strawberry rose, peach, pomegranate mango. Also, don't forget lemon haze and berry beautiful. Relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, Drake Imperial grapes. Creme velour, velour.
Yup. You gonna finish that? Cause I ain't eating nothing really today, cause I got a taste for some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from Muffin's Kitchen when there ain't no way greedy gets missing.
What was that screw?
I got a taste for some briskets.
Brisket.
I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha, thank you, Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yep. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yep. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yep.
Our famous kitchen, Alvarez. We got you. 614-556-2174. Be the 5th one to cop a brisket meal. Get it for free.
These niggas telling slavery jokes.
What up? This has been the Raw West Show podcast with Raw and PC. Next week, check us out. We got DJ K Genius, Kevin Gordon, Ohio hip hop, Columbus hip hop legend. Check us out next week. Something you want to say, Paul Clark?
That'll be it.
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street. Boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped. On the strip.